What's up, YouTube? Check it out. We got the third place. Check out who it is, though. It's your boy Khalil or Jabron, whichever name y'all call him,
Y'all know me as Khalil.
or the Midwest Chief.
Wakanda forever.
Forever. So check it out, guys. Team Place for Days got the deck profile for third place, which is our boy Khalil. Go ahead and hit him with what you got, man. What did you play? Which is, it looks like Katana. Oh, wait, no, not Katana World. Magic World? No. Darkness? No. What the hell is this?
This is Le Chaos.
Le Chaos.
This is the boy, the Chaos and the Infinity Chaos and the man Daryl Burke. I really don't know if I'm saying his name right. I heard 1,000,001 different variations on his name.
Probably not saying it right. Nobody does.
I'm 100% sure I'm not saying it right. Okay, so let's get into that profile. So this is my flag. You already know what the flag does. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. The flag let me have a board size of 99. My size 30 or bigger cannot be nullified. They cannot be destroyed. And
Gotta read stuff.
yeah, they cannot be destroyed. They cannot be nullified. It's been a minute. Been a long
Been a
day.
minute since you read the card.
And now this is basically that flag. This flag has stats.
Ooh, okay.
It's a 10,003, 10,000.
Look at that shine.
It got upgraded to now my board size is Infinity. That's the name, Infinity, the Chaos Infinity. I know that's not how you say it, but I like saying Infinity, the Chaos Infinity. I like the word Infinity and beyond.
Okay, Buzz.
And so my flag can swing and all that good stuff. It gives me defense, and I've really been going to this a lot. This regional, it was kind of like a hat on a hat. I already basically had game every time I went into it. And as you know, I got the Mirage backs. Thanks to Bushiroad, they corrected the cards. So if you have these flags in this SP, go to your regionals and get the corrected ones. They'll swamp you out, no problem.
Turn up.
So this is my buddy. I told you, Daryl Burke. When you play him, he checks top 3, and you add 1 to hand, put the rest in drop zone. I want to say I don't understand why this didn't get hit on their regular list, because they hit my boy, what's his name, Toshimo or something like that?
Something like that.
Tamushin.
Yeah.
They hit him, but he needs a whole other monster just to get him the proc. Daryl Burke's like, I'm a strong, independent knight who don't need no man. Like, so with him there, now I know a lot of people play him at 3 or 2 or different numbers in his deck. I play him at 4. I want to see this my opening hand. Like, every time I draw my hand, I sit there. I'm like, please, God, let me see Daryl Burke in my hand. Don't care what the other 3 cards is. Let me see Daryl Burke, because this is the can't stop, won't stop man. Like, he will get you a card that draws you a card that draws you another card that draws you another card. Next thing you know, you're signing a mess slip for the game.
This guy.
So I just want to see him. I used to play him at 3. I used to make the next card, which is not Borrow Bots, Chaos Bots the buddy. But I like him. And then I found a 5th one, so I was like,
found a 5th one. You didn't trade, you didn't buy, you just found.
I just found it, clean up my room one day.
Wow.
The next card is Auto Deity Dragon Chaos Bots. Got the Blood Gang rare. So what he does is you pay 2 gauge to call him. At counter speed, you can pay a life, search your deck for an Auto Deity army monster. You can call it by paying its call cost. And I can only do that named ability once per turn. This guy was like getting me out of jam. When people used to smack me up against the wall and Burke wasn't there, boss was like, you know what? We might not be buddies, but you still my homie. And he'll give me a Pentar. The Pentar will draw me a card, and that's it. Like, it's funny. Like 99% of the time, I only call Pentar off this. If I'm calling something else, it's probably something tech to like a I don't know their names, Tetra, or the one where you play it, it blows up a card. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but I'm gonna get into it because he's in my sideboard, so you'll see him eventually in this video. And then I love doing him, like if I have my sword, and then I have him. My opponent's turn, I'll call the Pentar, which I'm going to explain next. And I'll get 2 cards, and on my turn, I'll play another one, get another 2 cards, and I get a fat hand. Who cares if we got 4 cards at our start when we get more resources than our opponent?
Yeah,
Next card up is 3 copies of Replenish Mech Chaos Pentar. He has a named ability which is Replenish Mech's Mission. When you play him, I got another auto deity army, whether it be monster, set spell, or item, or whatever it is. If it's an auto deity and an attribute on the field, I can gain a gauge, draw a card, and gain 1 life. And that named ability can activate once per turn. So I comboing him with the auto deity army sword, because if that's the first auto deity army I play for that turn, I'm basically going to charge, draw 2, and gain a life. I'm going to keep doing that between my opponent's turn and my turn. I'm going to get a really fat hand, draw all my answers, no problem.
You hit the wrong card, Bushiroad. This and Durek, whatever his name is.
And in the Mortal Wars of Thanos, you should aim for the head.
Exactly.
Next up, we got the boy. You know, the chief. What is the chief without the Dragon Stand of Courage? The low-key, Raging Spirit Undercover, Chaos Tetra. So basically, he has the Dragon Stand of Courage where you can redirect an attack to him. And if you got an auto deity on board, doesn't matter what kind of thing it is, like a monster, item, or set spell, he gets +4/+4. He's a 9/2/9. They gotta go fight. And then when they go fight it, I'm gonna use the bots to call out another one if I'm in a jam and they gotta fight it again. I was using this dodge penetrate. There was a dual golem player out here trying to take my head off.
It's like you're talking about me or something.
Yeah, I am talking about you. This man had legit game if it wasn't for the young Tetra coming up to save the day. Man, dodging penetrate by making him swing at not the center. Next up, I was playing 1, but now I'm playing 2. Gear God 8. Like, between you and me, this is like my favorite Gear God because I just like the number 8, man. I love the number 8 so much I made sure it was my badge number today. Number 8 all day, every day. Number 8 is great.
All right.
I want to give a shout out to Brent Alt for telling me to play Gear Guy 8 because I ain't gonna lie. When he told me to play Gear Guy 8, I was thinking to myself, this man's a Looney Tune. But I'm like, nah, I trust him. And so I liked it so much, man, I had to bump it up to 2. And I was playing today. Yes, I went to a Gear Guy 8 into a Gear Guy 8. It felt great. I promise you it did.
This guy.
Like, I went to a Gear Guy 8, called out Mbuki, bounced something. They killed it, called another Gear Guy 8, called out Mbuki, bounced something. All right, my turn. Let's go. That's it for Gear Guy 8. Since I uttered the name of Buki, I guess I can bring him up. I play 2 white mass tyrant, white tyrant mass. This white mass tyrant Kid Ibuki. He has the ability I can reveal him, tuck him into the soul of a monster face down, and that's that part. And then he has ambush, and then when he enters the board, I get to bounce a card on the field. I played this because of my shop challenge I played against the Thunder Emperor Fang player. Shout out to Alex who triggered me because I couldn't bounce anything. I couldn't do anything because I wasn't prepared. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bounce their set spell and I'm gonna bounce their overthrow bots. Don't worry. That almost happened at the regionals, but it didn't. So I like him because also I got Gear God 1000 on board. If I kind of want to give it extra soul, I'm just going to tuck it, put on a Gear God soul. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like Ibuki. That's my boy in Continental World. Next we got 2 Ibuki Ghetto Marus. I ain't going to lie. When I first put them in, it was just so I can, excuse me, my throat's kind of sore, so if I sound kind of off, pardon me, but my original plan for him was to just use him to abuse Gear Guy 8s and Gear Guy 7s so I could keep negging things on boards. I'll admit I use this overkill so much this regional. I was in love with this man's overkill. Low-key want to put a third one on my sideboard, but Cardfighters Underground, shout out to Cardfighters Underground and Red Couch Games, I couldn't find a third one at the moment. Like, the regional was too close. I decided Tuesday to play this, and regional was Sunday. So I had the 2. The 2 worked fine. There was a lot of times I just wish I had a third one, though. But I'm happy with it. There's a combo with the Ibuki I want to go over that I did to somebody later on in the video. Next is my man, Gear God 7.
Gear to God.
I thought my boy would never see play again, and then Bushiroad hit me with a regular list, and I'm looking like, all right, so y'all made me have more room to do tech plays. Okay, let's go with Gear Guy 7. Breno, also shout out to him, and Austin Summers. What's it called? Both of y'all told me to try my boy out. Call free bots, and boy, did I love calling free bots. I love calling free bots into free pentars, and I just love free things, man. And so, for those who don't know what he does, okay, you pay 2 gauge to call him. He got Chaos Territory and Chaos Drain. At the beginning step of each player's attack phase, you can call a Chaos monster from your hand without paying a call cost. So let's go over something real quick. That I did to somebody. So I had the Gear Guide out, right? So I had the Gear Guide. I also had, I had Tetra bots over there, but I didn't play part. I had Tetra out, right? And so they had a really big monster. That was gonna be like their main centerpiece of attacking. I entered battle, called this, neg their big guy, and like, okay, now you gotta fight that, and you're like 4,000 power. And you're like, oh, what? Who does that? Pass. I'm like, oh, bet, let's get it. When I saw that, I was like, what? That was the cutest thing I ever saw in my life. like that play made me say, this deck degenerate. Bushiroad made a degenerate deck, but anyway. I played 2 Ors Inclines. I wanted to play 3, but couldn't find room. Ors Inclines, named ability. You take 2 monsters in a spell, you spin them to the bottom of your deck, you charge, draw, gain a life.
Simple.
Just simple. I kind of use this to make sure I don't run out of Pentars to draw more cards. Or I don't run out of my 1-ofs, so I can just keep doing other plays. Okay, speaking of 1-ofs, time to get to all these 1-ofs. I play the 1 Gear Guy 1000. I feel like 1 was enough. I'm just kidding. You know that irregular list told me I can only play 1.
Good job, irregular list.
What he does is something called absolutely the most. So for 3 gauge and put the top card deck into the soul, this man Overkill will tell you get a free item and a free monster, and that item usually is a Drago Royale, and it's a bots, and then you're going to get another draw, and then you're going to call a Pentar, and then you're going to get a charging draw. So the card you got to discard for his Overkill is kind of irrelevant. You play this and get free cards. So, yeah, good job hitting this to 1.
Good job.
I'm proud of you, Bushiroad.
You did hit 1 good card.
Next card I play a 1-of is I play a 1-of a Gearbots. Is his name Gearbots? Yeah, it's Gearbots. Pay 1 gauge. When he swings, you can stand a card on your board and get +1 critical. GB Burst only activates once per turn. I love this card. Like, I was playing my final round of Swiss against another mirror match, and like I only have 15 minutes left in the round after game 1. After only game 1, I have less than 15 minutes. So you tell me how to play 2 games in under 15 minutes. He got me there. Anyway, he already explained himself. I play 1. Ooh, what is your name? Ultimate Chaos Gear God Completo. The fattest monster in the game, I think. Yeah, size 10,000.
What's his attack power?
He's 100,000 power.
Yeah, he's big.
4 crits, 10,000 defense.
He's
you
huge.
might as well have said infinite power. I don't know why you made it 100K. Like something can get. Wait, I take that back. There's a few things, but we're gonna talk about the things in this video. His effect is basically a Gear Guy 99, but a little backwards. While Gear Guy 99 does his overkill on your opponent's turn, he does his during the main phase. But his overkill is I could call 3 chaos monsters at zero cost to my board. Then if I'm at 3 life or less, I go back to 10, and it's called an overkill reboot. So I can do an overkill and an overkill reboot for people who didn't know. I'm just gonna assume there's some new people watching the video. I play 1 Zendo Beta.
You can only play 1 of those.
I know.
Again, good job, Bushiroad.
Really good job, Bushiroad. I ain't gonna lie, I missed the hype train because I remember the days when I first saw this card. I was arguing with Austin Summers saying this card is a hat on that hat. This has made me win more. Like I was like, it was unnecessary. And you're like, nah, play the 4 man. I'm looking like, man, I'm gonna play like a 2 or 3, get hit to 1. Glad I didn't buy a play set. Let's go. And so what he does is slightly more than the most than Gear God 1000. Yes, I know that sounds impossible. So this Prism Dragon can go and get a Chaos spell from your deck. Any Chaos spell from your deck. At the cost of discarding one card. But it's a name ability, so that makes once per turn. But that is absolutely the most. Like, literally, there was a game. What round was that? That was against a Thunder Emperor Fame player. I bricked. I charged and drew the Selfish Purification, still bricking. Well, drew for turn was Selfish Purification. Charged and drew to this, went off. Just this one card was the Can't Stop, Won't Stop train.
Good card's good.
Good card, good. Next I play is an Evil Sword Dragon. Chaos Sword Dragon. That was Chaos Sword Dragon. What he is basically doesn't do nothing besides when you swing, you gain a life. If you call it normally, if you call it via effect, like you call it by Gear God 7, if you call it by Gear God 10,000, if you call it by bots, if you call it by Gear God, the other Gear God 1000. So
if you call it by a card effect, right?
If you call it by any card effects, I was just naming off all the card effects off the top of my head. You can call it from. You call off Machine Sacrifice, which doesn't make sense, but anyway. So if you call it, it gets double attack and penetrate. I kind of just do it for slightly more aggression, give me 2 more life. It actually came in pretty clutch. I'm glad I picked it up. Shout out to Tony for getting it for me. Next, I play 1 Chaos Osiris.
Ooh, only 1 now.
Yeah, man, it's a named ability. I like 1 per turn. Now I know what you're thinking, but if that's the logic for why you play 1, why do you play 4 Daryl Burks? I like him more, okay? Well, Osiris, a console left or right. I can charge and draw if it's a monster in my center. Here's a named ability can activate once per turn.
It's a lot of one-ofs.
My next one-of.
Oh, it's a spell.
It's a Sunken Seabed Ruins. I like this card. I played it at 1. I was playing around with it at 2 for a while. But then I'm like, I'll decide in the second one. It's not that big of a deal. And then, oh man, what's the cost for the cameraman shaking his head? Because this card is
stupid. This man plays 1 of it, and he had it every single game. It's okay.
This card beat CJ. I didn't beat CJ. What's it called? This card was like, what, man? If you don't get your gimmick self on somewhere, this card says all monster effects. So yes, including penetrate, damage 3 or greater reduced to a fat old 0. And then on my turn, when I swing on monster once per turn, I can gain a game.
Nobody cares about this card anymore. Let's talk about another card.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Penetrate, what penetrate? 4 penetrate, 0 more like it.
Card's really good, though. I'll give him props.
Next, I play 1 Machine Sacrifice because the regular list I only play 1. I ain't gonna lie, out of that entire regular list, that's the one thing that blindsided me. Did not see that going to 1. I really did not. I was like, ooh. No, sorry. This blindsided me the second most. Lattice the Chaos. I'm kind of sad to see him go, but I kind of already saw that coming. What's his name? No, the deep card. Death Talica.
Yeah.
Chaos Death Talica got banned from the game. Didn't just get banned from Chaos. Got banned from the whole game because Darkness Dragon World Death Talica was so powerful. As a Chaos player, I apologize. As a Chaos player, I personally apologize to all the Death Talica players out there for having your card get banned. I am truly sorry. Because your deck is now dead. I played 1. Launch the Auto Deity. I know y'all getting tired of these 1-ofs. I got tired of writing these 1-ofs this morning. I almost didn't play this deck because all the 1-ofs.
Bushiroad, good hit.
Yeah, Bushiroad got a real good hit. Because Bushiroad probably heard all the Chaos players saying, if you're going to hit 1,000, you got to hit the search spell because we're going to play more search spells. If you hit the search spell, you got to hit the spell searcher because we're going to play more spell searchers. So the Holy Trinity, that's a good hit. I ain't gonna lie, big man, big salty. So I can play this and put up to 1 size 30 or greater from my deck into my hand. But I activate it once per turn. Then my next one another one.
Another one.
Parasite Yggdrasil. Shout out to my 5th Omni matchups.
Ooh.
Parasite Yggdrasil, all my size 3s cannot be destroyed by my opponent's card effects. And you're thinking, well, what about your size 30s and bigger? Don't worry, my flag already protects me. So basically, Drum, you ain't popping nothing. But shout out to Michael Hoffman, who was a pro in chest breaking. You should Poseidon chest breaks, man.
Genius. Check out that video too, guys.
Yeah, I got that video, and I don't know if CJ gonna put it in the link or description where it's called below. So anyway, enough this. You know what? I want to tell you, man. Michael Hoffman, that's my boy. I love him. This man chest breaks me so properly. I had one sunken sea bear rule and one of this on my board. He chest break me. Talk about full value out of a chest break. That was so delicious. I loved it. I love seeing that happen. Next up, I love this card. I don't care what anyone says. This will be my favorite card. A Selfish Purification.
This card. I hate this card too.
Oh my god. So let me tell y'all something about this card.
No, don't tell him anything about
What's
the
the card? You take 3 chaos from your drop zone, put them on bottom deck in any order. You gain 3 life at counter speed.
So stupid.
Tell me why I'm playing against my boy CJ and the to see who got the invite. My man tried to go for an impact. Enter final phase. Nah, man. Selfish Purification. I'm like, just in case he actually going to balls out and play it, Selfish Purification. Don't touch me. I learned that from the TV show Wisdom. When he Selfish Purification got Mikado's impact to stay alive. I'm like, that man on to something. I'm gonna do that. And now look at me. I learned from you, Master Wisdom. Next up, I play Raise Castletown at 2. Now, I didn't think I needed this card no more. I thought I finally evolved past the point where I had my resting fetish, or I just wanted to rest everything. Played against Thunder and Profanes in the Shop Challenge Finals. Got myself destroyed by it.
That's terrible.
And I'm like, I needed to rest something. Now, I put 2 in the main, 2 in the sideboard. I was ready for any Thunder and Profane player. And then I played one, and he played Turbulent Warlord. I'm looking like side B's out. Can't be resting those things around here. Next up, we got Chaos Millennium. Chaos Millennium actually is better than I thought when I first saw it. I thought this card was booty between you and me. Chaos Millennium, it lets me take 1 Chaos monster, add it from my drop zone to my hand. Then I got 2 or more Chaos monsters on board, gain 2 gauge. Then I have 3 or more, I gain 2 life. Like I only activate it once per turn. Next up, for things digging out my graveyard, I play 2 white privileges.
Whoa.
My bad. I meant a ruler's privilege.
There you go.
But it does so much. I mean, but it gets away with murder. And that's white privilege at its finest. So I mean,
shame.
So sorry. I love y'all. I still love y'all, but I just have to say it because I said it in top 8 by accident, and we all had a good laugh about it.
It's all out of fun, guys. It's all out of fun.
It's all out of fun. I'm waiting for the one person in the comment section to be mad about it. I'm gonna keep watching the video myself, just waiting for that comment to pop up. And I'm gonna say something. I got 2 of these Climax rares right here. It's a shield. I pay 1 gauge. I block an attack, and then I could pick up 1 monster from my size 3 monster from my drop zone and add it to my hand. I gotta specify that. When I first saw this, I'm like, oh, I'm finna spam Gear Guy 8s like it's no tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, wait. They knew better. Next up, I got 2 population reductions. I can pay 1 life and kill 1 size 3 on my board and draw 2 cards at counter speed. So there's sometimes I play 1 on my opponent's turn. I'll now play 1 on my turn. Let's just draw more cards because I love drawing cards in Chaos. That's the reason I played it.
So good.
So good. Oh, man. And I had this against a dual golem player just in case they try to penetrate me. I'm like, penetrate what? No, man, I kill my own monster. It's like, why would I take my own life? Speaking of drawing cards, I like to play Chaos Gear.
I hate this card.
2 Chaos Gear, man.
Oh, I hate this card.
Man, do you know how good it feels to draw forward in the Scar 1? And for all the people who are mad at this card and play Thunder Emperor Fangs, shut up. Shut up. Y'all got a Warlord Sword release. Do you know someone drew 5 on me in the Shop Challenge? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Pretty sure he kept going. So from now on, everyone, the chief is making his decree now. It's fair Chaos gets this. It's fair Thunder Emperor Fangs got their Warlord Sword release. Leave me alone. Now the one thing that ain't fair is that Boss Olay can play it in this draw 3.
Ooh,
I find that kind of degeneracy at its finest, but this is degeneracy at its finest. I'm playing Chaos. I can't complain. I feel like anyone who plays Chaos or Thunder Emperor Fangs or Sons can't complain about other people's decks. So y'all play degenerate stuff too. I'm saying that. I'm saying that right here. Next card we're going to play is 2 Chaos Upgrades. This is how we're going to get to our Affinity Flag, people. I got 10 more cards in the drop zone. I can open my flag and basically it's a lot of auto DD clone. I switch my deck for a Gear God. Now today, playing with it, I realized something. I'm dumb for not playing mini Gear God Rainbow because there was a lot of times where I didn't have no gauge. I had this. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play this, open my flag, and get a big Gear God, and I got no Gear God to sack. I can't pay no cost. I'm like, should have kept playing Rainbow. Mayhem played Rainbow. Mayhem got second, so that's why maybe that's why my Jigglypuff's better than me. I don't know. Next up is items. I play 2. What's your name? Drago Royale? Chaos Drago Royale. This is the card that says once per turn, when this sees an auto DD army enter the board, I get to draw a card, and it's a name ability. No, it's not a name ability, but it activates once per turn. So with Pentar, you can literally opening turn, like besides Daryl Burke, I had to do this on my opening turn. I played Pentar, and then I gain engage, drew 2. So then I broke even on life. I paid 1, and I gained 1 back. That was pretty cool. Now for my last card on my main board. This was actually in my main board for a while. Shout out to Corey Turner for telling me to play this in my deck. He wanted me to find room for 2, but I couldn't find room for 2. Sorry, Corey. And
he doesn't care.
And so I put 1 on my sideboard, and then at the last minute I'm like, I want this on my main board because I don't want to go against Oregon Winter Stand. Winter Stand is like the strongest spell in Legend World in my opinion.
Close.
Nah, I take that back. Because there's combo wing for the chosen one, and then combo wing the one who leads to get 4 free items. So anyway, it's a card I want to see again. So I play Directive Code Force Reboot.
So this is the impact that you kept trying to fake me out with.
Yes. I pay 4 gauge, stand all my cards, and get another attack phase. And yes, any beginning of attack phase skills will proc again. So literally, while I did this on somebody, I had Gear God 7, so I proc Gear God 7 again and called out a double attacker for free.
That's horrendous, actually. Why would you? That's terrible.
Now this, I have mixed reviews about this card because I didn't play a single sword player today, so kind of don't know how it truly worked. Then I was always siding it out, and having a card you always got to side out is kind of annoying. And then, I'm sorry guys, I'm talking so slow, I'm so loud of it. I lost my whole train of thought. But anyway, yeah.
Good card's good, basically.
Good. Oh, that's what it was. That 4 gauge. When I had it in my deck, kind of struggled to have gauge. Then all of a sudden, when I sided out, how funny! I could play 2 of these in 1 turn right now. So just like, but why? What's looking at me? Hold on, I got my sideboard.
You got a sideboard? Oh crap!
How are we gonna top it without a sideboard? My sideboard, second one.
So that's how you cheated me.
Another one.
Another one.
I love this card.
Get rid of it. I don't want to see it anymore.
Then I play 1 more Buki.
Another one.
To bounce things. Bouncing like bad checks.
Ooh.
Another one.
Ooh.
For my 5th army matchups. This was the card I switched out my main board to put in my sideboard, make room for my impact at the last minute. Like literally, as I was writing my deck list, I was like, let's do that and see what happens today. And so I found myself going to him a lot more than I was going to my impact. And then I realized, next time, not this regional season, because I'm going to Japan. I'm done. Next time I play this deck, I'm going to do it the other way around. See how it goes. Now, Next up, because I told you I wasn't playing with no Thunder Emperor Fame players, I wasn't playing around with Bossa Affinity. I'm the only Affinity going around here. Not another one, another 2.
Another 2.
I found a little bit excessive. I think I'm gonna put this down to 1. I'm gonna bump the next card you finna see up to 3 again. 2 Vape Crow.
Ooh.
I love Vape Crow. Vape Crow is like low key my favorite card off that set. It pay 1 gauge counter. I could bounce a size 3 or greater on anyone's board to their hand, or all my damage is reduced by 1. Yes, all damage dealt to me is reduced by 1. I used to always have 4 of this on my sideboard. When the moment this card came out, this card was always at 4 in my sideboard, and then I started playing around with things. So I think I'm probably gonna cut this down to 1 in my sideboard, so I have 3 around total to play around with, and have 3 of this. And now, sorry, David, but the most useless card I had today, 2 Chaos David. I don't know what I was thinking when I put this in my sideboard. I was being stupid, straight stupid.
Stupid.
Maybe because I didn't play against anything powerful. Shout out to Antonio Wilson. He's like the only Thor player I fear. So I was like, look, you're the king of Danger World, Charles.
You're right. You're right.
And so when I play him, I could blow up a set spell. I literally only put that in there because I low-key want to play against Tony and just blow up his Prism Valley, blow up his Auto Grounds. And then look at him like, that's what you going to do now there, big boy? Like, and also when he's a scar, I could blow up a size 2 or greater on my opponent's side of the field. I guess that's fine. I guess if I combo with Ibuki Geto Maru, I can add 3 cards to my soul for my overkill and then blow up a size 2 or greater because I discarded him. But, nah. Wasn't worth having that 8-card sideboard. Now, I did see a Chaos player playing a Soul Reset. So Chaos players, pay attention. Soul Reset is a good sideboard card for Sun Dragon, in my opinion. Like I said, what I say is in fact. I mean, I don't think ketchup should go on hot dogs. Doesn't mean it's true. So I mean,
what? Are you a mustard person?
I'm Chicago. We don't put ketchup on our hot dogs.
That's right. Yes, it's different.
And so, yeah. So I don't know. It wasn't worth it. I'm probably gonna go put Soul Reset in because it just dumps all the soul. So yeah, that's great. Anyway, guys, that's my deck profile. Sorry if I talked a little too fast. Kind of stutter sometimes. Sorry if I talk too slow or sorry if I talk too low certain parts. Like I said, this is a strain on my voice. And look at my Midwest Chief Matt.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful. That's my city in the background.
See
them waves?
The waves, though.
Yeah, man. Beautiful, man. All right. Till next time. Take care.
All right, y'all. It's Team Plays for days. We'll holla.